Hi, have you ever wondered what the staterooms look like on the Queen Mary II ocean liner? Well, I'm here to show you today. Recently, I took a 2-week cruise to New England and Canada on Queen Mary II. And she's not just another cruise ship. Oh no, she is an ocean liner built in 2004 and refurbished in 2016. She is the only ocean liner in existence today that makes regularly scheduled transatlantic crossings. Hi, I'm Sandy from Sandy Over 70. Welcome to my channel. Now, let's get started. I was in for quite a surprise when we boarded the ship, and I showed them my card to scan and check in. Let me take you there. As we were coming on board, there seemed to be some confusion, difficulty. They had to give me another person to check me in, and finally he said, your room is 5174. Now that's not the room I booked, but I had been bidding on upgrades, which I had not gotten, and I was hoping maybe this is an upgrade, which I wouldn't even have to pay for because it's just an upgrade. So let's go in and see what it is. All right, so let's see what our new cabin is. Oh boy, it's an balcony cabin. This is just great. We had reserved an ocean view cabin. Oh, I see what it is. I believe it's one of the sheltered balconies. Okay, I don't care. I'm just happy to have a balcony. I had bid on several upgrades and they had all been turned down, but this is a complimentary upgrade and we don't even have to pay for it as far as I'm concerned. No, I know we were turned down for all of our bids, and this will be a complimentary upgrade. I have stayed in a sheltered balcony before, and it's designed for ocean cruising when you're out on the ocean to protect the room from, being on the ocean for 5 days. So it's basically cut into the side of the cabin. It's all steel in here, and you can see that there is an open window here, and there's chairs, so you can sit out here. One little table, and you have the ability to look out, which is what I wanted. Even if it's cold, we can step out here, but today in Brooklyn it's very, very warm, so I'm very happy about this upgrade. There's a nice little sofa here. It looks like maybe a love seat size with a table. Ooh, looks like we have some champagne. Very nice. And looks like a nice, could be even a king-size bed. It's a wide bed. 2 little tables, one on each side. And then we have the TV here, which was probably be showing the assembly station and the safety drill, which is fine. And over here we have a chair, desk, and some storage. It may be even a little refrigerator in there. I'm guessing that's what that is. And here we have the, I guess what you would call it is a cooler. Yeah, it's a little refrigerator. Everything is quite cool. Unfortunately, it's a mini bar, so if I want to put anything in there, I'll have to take some of this stuff out. And being a British ship, there's a electric teapot, hot water maker, and I see we have some water, but I'm sure that this is part of the mini bar and you have to pay extra. Yes, I'm sure that is. I don't see any USB ports, but I have converters, so I can use any of these American outlets over there for charging. And then over here are some more electrical outlets. I bring my own cruise ship approved extender for all of the various things I have to charge. I was disappointed that there were no outlets on either side of the bed, so I had to keep my phone near the one outlet that was on the desk. I did bring this extender, so there was plenty of room for everything we were charging. But if I had known, I would have brought a power pack that I could have kept on my bedside stand so that I could have had my phone nearby. I like to sometimes look at the time and check things on it during the night if I wake up. Here's the closet, and I'm so glad to see 2 bathrobes and 2 pairs of slippers because I did not bring them. I had understood they would be here, and I'm glad to see that they are. The slippers seem to be made for giants. I am a size 8, and these slippers were huge. I was swimming in them. So if I had to do it again, I would probably bring my own slippers. The bathrobes were great. Quite a lot of hangers. I'm very happy about that because I brought a lot of clothes. And then we have a nice additional shelf up here for storage. And of course, the floor. Now, this is a surprise. It's a second closet. And there's plenty of room in here. I don't see, oh, there's some hangers on the top shelf. So probably my husband will use this because I have like 4 times as many clothes with me for the gala nights. Yeah, there's some hangers up there that we can use. And here's some more storage space. Oh, okay. This is where life jackets are in the middle here with the safe and 2 nice shelves here, except someone left some clothing there. All right. And then we have 4 drawers. Very nice. I'll be using those. There's a full-length mirror, which I always appreciate. And we have our thermostat for adjusting the temperature. There's not a lot of modern type technology in this room. It's very basic, but that's fine. Here's the bathroom, and it's very small, but it'll do just fine. There's shelves for putting lotions and potions, and I like that. And over here are the towels and the towel racks. And there is a shower. It has a shower curtain. I know a lot of people hate shower curtains. I don't mind, and I don't think it's going to blow in and bother me at all. Let's hope. Has a nice handle here to grab onto. And I see some conditioner in there, but I don't see the shampoo. It looks like they really turned this cabin over very quickly and didn't quite get it ready. Okay, this is liquid soap, and there's, oh, okay, here's some more things up here. Let's see. All right, we have bath and shower gel, hand and body lotion, and shampoo. So we're all set with that. I bring my own anyway, but I think my husband will be using this. Let's see, we have tissue holder here. And let's see, there's, oh good, there's storage underneath because I like to put my toiletry bags under there. And here's the trash can. Okay, looking good. Even though there are clothes washers and dryers on each floor of the ship, I had noticed on the map that my set was at the opposite end of the hall, and that is a long walk, so I knew it wouldn't be convenient to use. If someone's using them and you've walked all that way and now have to walk back, it can be exhausting. So I purchased on Amazon a clothesline because I knew I would have to be washing out some of my lingerie. And as it turned out, when I got there, there was a retractable clothesline in the shower. Now, some ships have them and some don't, and sometimes they're broken and sometimes they're not. You just never know. So I stored my new clothesline away and used the one that was there in the shower, and it worked out very well. Right away in the bathroom, I detected a pretty bad smell. And I knew exactly what it was because I had heard other people complain about it on the Facebook group that I'm in for Queen Mary passengers. And apparently it has to do with the sewage system, and all of the toilets are connected in one way or another. So the smell was pretty bad. I let it go for a few days, but I remembered that it wasn't just me who was detecting it. So I left a note for my cabin steward, and amazingly, that very afternoon when I came in, there was this unit on the ceiling that obviously was a deodorizer of some sort. It wasn't motorized. I didn't hear anything. It was very quiet, and it was securely mounted. But from that moment on, I never smelled another thing, and I was so glad. I always bring some refrigerator magnets with me, and this time I really used them. I had a lot of paperwork, tickets, and just reminders that I wanted to have out front. And I knew if I put them on the desk or somewhere else, they would get lost in a pile of papers. So I posted them on the wall. You can also use heavy hooks to hang things like purses and clothing, but I didn't need to do that. I had enough storage for my things. So they still do nightly turn down service and leave us chocolates. I hope you enjoyed the stateroom tour and it answered any questions you might have about Queen Mary. But if you have further questions, just put them in the comments below and I'll be glad to answer them. Thanks for watching and have a great day.